Oh, we already live. We doing it live. He back there messing with that needle, man. He back there messing with that roids. Hey, Don, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Back with the multiplayer podcast. Joker's running late as usual, but I guarantee you we will have an entertaining show today. L's will be handed out for show. Now, I got my good bro. First of all, before I get started, like I say every day, like I start off every show, like shout out to everybody in the chat. Stephanie R, J got Coach, Tip Diamond, Neverland X. What else we got right quick? Spider Silver 147 Killer Box. Hold up, Miso Newbie. Harry Helene, what's going on, good brother? Yeah. I got everybody. It's my man, the finest. What's going to everybody right quick? Let's Press, Friday Hill, Daniel Rivera, the Black Power Ranger. I think I got everybody thus far. So anyway, like I said, hold up. I got to see one more. I've seen a Harry Bag Bob. Goddamn Harry Bob Bag. Fuck that supposed to mean. But all right, shout out to you. But anyway, like I said, the room was filling up. Post, what's going on? How you feeling today, man? Microsoft got a W a little bit. You all right?
That's good, brother, man. That's what W?
Hey, bro. Don't come in talking modest, man. Don't come in being modest.
That's the W. That's something they should. We can't give a win to something they should be doing.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying, don't come in. You was just popping shit all on Facebook. Don't come in being modest, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody modest. I mean, I've been on Twitter. I've been seeing everybody. Hooray! Fuck is a hooray for State of Decay 2. It's so well. That's something that that's something that should be a given.
All right. So
what
do you
I know your fuck nigga ass shitted on the game. So you taking the L today off the back.
Listen, man.
You win, J Dub.
Hey, listen, bro. On the low, I was rooting for it to win. You know, I'm a man of very little morale in the sketchy background, and my integrity is always that question. You know that about me, man. I told you I play for the winning team, bro.
Well, we're definitely gonna talk about it today, so let's talk about it.
For sure, man. You know how I'm giving it up, bro, from the rip. Hold up, we got some more people. Trickstar, hold up. Gauntlet, what's going on, good brother? Infinite Wisdom, Craig Simmons, Devil Luke, what up? Kells, what's good, baby? XBGC, what's going on? Michael Smith, Logan, Kenny. I think I got everybody. That's it. As you can do me, hey, listen, J-Wags, you can hop in if you want. As you guys come in, like I said, hit the like button. We got Mass Murder. We got a Dark Lord Fusion, Joey Williams. There you go. We're gonna have some fun here today. That I promise you. Okay. Hey, Kratos, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
You got your damage control.
Hey, I got my pen and paper, my pad, everything ready.
All right. Listen, man. You know I'm a man of very little morale. Listen, if I throw your ass up under the bus today, please don't take it personally. you know how I be rocking, man. Ain't got good sense, right? Fuck it, right? It is what it is, right? I'm fuck nigga. Graduated from fucking nigga.
All right, I'm back now.
Oh, you back? You put that needle down?
What needle?
Roids. I ain't gonna put your business out there.
I ain't no roids, man.
I saw that loaded needle back in the background. I seen that.
Team all natural, bruh. Team all natural.
What's in that movie, fuck nigga?
Team all natural, bro.
Okay, man, don't delay this work. Don't delay this work y'all about to get.
All right.
No, hold on. Wait.
Inevitable. It is.
Wait a minute, man. I just got to say this before this thing even starts. Why is it looking so thin in here today? Why is it so thin in this chat room right now? Talk about it. That's what I want to know.
Talk about it.
Hey, listen,
why is it so thin in here? I swear to God, man, I cannot believe this, man. Nobody has the balls to stand up when their head gets crunched in like a damn grape. Why is it so thin in here right now?
What, Mr. Show My Screen?
It's like my voice is echoing right now because it's so much space in here. Usually you can't even breathe in this damn panel, but now there's nobody in here.
We got room. We can stretch out in this.
You don't need nobody in here. Kratos is here. That's all that matters, baby.
Yeah, you go lying again, Craig. You gonna do up a lie the whole podcast. You do up a lie the whole podcast.
Yo, post up. Forget all that bull. Z.
Yes. I'm here.
Why is it so thin in here? That's what I want to know. What is going on right now?
Hey, bro.
Because I know, if I could recall, I woke up this morning, right? I did my beastly workout. I did the beastly thing I did. And like always, I went on Twitter. And I seen nothing but Sony peasants talking trash for hours. And then all of a sudden, at one particular hour of the day, everything just changed.
Talk about it,
The flip switched. The switch flipped on that ass and everybody got quiet. Why is it so thin here?
Hey, maybe it's the fact that it's the most powerful console and the most powerful handheld teamed up together.
Tell him, Z. Tell him. That's what it is.
I think that's what I think it was the most powerful console and the most powerful handheld and teamed up together to take down Sony. Now listen, I already got my Nintendo shirt on right now. I got the Nintendo shirt on. I'm going to get me.
He got the 64 shirt on.
Listen, I'm taking it back. Well, fuck that.
Dude, it's too much.
Hey, listen, I got the Nintendo shirt on. Listen, man, I'm sitting the light. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, bro.
What's the new boss over there at Nintendo? What's his name?
No, Reggie's still the boss. They got a new global boss.
Yeah, what's his name?
I forgot his name. I can't pronounce this shit.
It don't even matter. I'm coming home, baby. Listen, I'll get my IP address together. What they taking IP address? What they taking over there on the Switch now? What I gotta use?
What are you talking about?
Before Gamertag, they still taking numbers.
You used whatever name you want. Unlike a Sony console, I can change my name anytime I feel like it.
Oh shit! I can shut off the back now. Now, Kratos, I'm gonna ask you a question. Now, listen. First of all, this is a drug-free environment. We would hate to question your integrity. Anything you say today can and will be used against you in a later show. You cool with those? Then proceeding forward, all right?
All right.
Magana got the tapes. You got the record button right now. So anyway, now we've been talking about this on the air, off the air for a while.
Yeah.
About crossplay. I was on Puerto Rock Dog Shit channel last week. I was going back and forth with the guy Switch Humor. It's a bad move for Sony to start taking demands from people how to run their company. And I wasn't even talking about crossplay. I was just talking about the fact that they're holding their account hostage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But see that then today, the almighty Nintendo, the greatness, and Microsoft teamed up, cross-promoting crossplay.
Yep.
So the most powerful console and the most powerful handheld then teamed up. They got the Birdman rub out there, motherfucker, right now. They teamed up to dethrone Sony. What are your thoughts?
I think that's a good idea. I mean, think about it. Sony's been the runaway freight train this generation, and it doesn't seem like they're going to stop. I mean, they got the games that people want. They got the games that push the console. The console to the limit. The exclusives. They got the multi-plat, so Nintendo don't have the online. Microsoft, they don't have the games.
Hey, bro, can you say a little like you're whispering, Jay? We can't hear you, Kratos.
You're so sincere with it too.
Man, hold up. Shout out to my brother, Classic Love. I'm putting that 25 towards the Switch. I'm coming out there. Goddamn Switch.
Oh wow!
Go ahead.
What you say?
Let J-Dub finish. Let J-Dub finish.
You got to think
sincere in this assessment.
Hey, speak up. We can hear you. What happened now?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Right. Let J-Dub finish his bullshit real quick.
Yeah, so you got to realize, man, Sony are pushing, 100 million users. They're almost close to 100 million. There's nothing anybody can do, Nintendo or Microsoft can do to stop them so far. And Nintendo don't have the online. Xbox, they don't have the games, so they want to try to get together, collaborate, and see if they can take on the behemoth.
Are you done? Are you done?
That's just kind of what that is. And,
are you done now?
I hope they do it. I mean,
Barry, you want to get this clown, or do you want me to get him?
I just want to blow this bullshit up real quick. Are you done? I want to make sure he's done though first.
Yeah,
I want to say he didn't say you done. All right, scoot out the way. Let me get the floor. Thank you.
All right.
First of all, stop pushing this bullshit about Sony has the games that people want. We argued about this before E3, and when E3 was over, what was the most talked about company and what was the most talked about game during the whole E3 last week? Can you answer that question?
Baron, all I know is everybody was talking about The Last of Us.
Can you answer that question, or do I need to put it up on my screen for you? Do I need to put it up on screen for you?
Put it up on your screen.
Hold on, let's put it on my screen.
Put it on the screen
because people just don't want to.
People was pointing and laughing at Nintendo.
People don't want to believe facts anymore.
Put it on the screen.
Hold on, let me put this on the screen.
Before your muscular ass share your screen, let me read the comments. My man, my brother Harry Halim. He said, State of Decay 2 was on Xbox Game Pass plus PC after a longer wait.
It's still outsold God of War.
Droughtum Games, God of War, and Detroit is the only PS4 game on all third parties facepalm. But that's actually a compliment to Microsoft if the game is on Game Pass. And they don't count.
Same thing with Sea of Thieves, and everybody shitted on that too.
They don't count gameplay sale. Game Pass. That's not a sale. And shout out to my brother, the Ravenflow. And what he said here, he said Microsoft and Nintendo enjoy their 69 team up for Fortnite. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Look, there's nothing wrong with them promoting the cross-play, the cross-play feature. I think that's beneficial to both of their fan bases. If you look at the outcry in regards to what's going on with Sony and them blocking people, that is something Sony would have done if Microsoft was in that situation. They are capitalizing on this issue with Sony blocking the Fortnite accounts. And I would have did the same thing. If it will push more people to my systems, the same thing Sony did with we trade games like this or share games like this. Same thing they did to capitalize on Microsoft mistakes at the beginning of this generation. Now people want to clown Microsoft and Nintendo for doing the same thing that Sony did to Microsoft at the beginning. Fuck out of here.
Here's the thing. Z, I put it in the chat so you can put it up on yourself because I.
Okay, all right.
So you can put it up yourself.
Well, just come out to play.
Hey, what chat? What you put the chat at?
What's good, brother?
You put it on
the chat on Hangouts.
Twitter. Twitter. I don't see shit in the chat. Hangouts.
No Hangouts, bro. The chat we in now.
I don't see shit there.
I don't see it either.
Hey, man.
It's a dirty environment.
Hey, bro, I need you to say about Nintendo Land to me for 1 second, bro. And post a goddamn link. Ain't nothing there, bro. That motherfucking link empty. It's in.
But here's the thing. You don't see it for real? That's crazy.
No, it's not there. Ain't shit there.
It's not there, bro.
You gotta hit the chat sign on. You gotta see what says chat on the far left hand, the blue box.
Yeah, I don't.
Put it in Twitter.
We need
I'll put it in there. But here's the thing.
Technical assistant for the show.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though.
Play on the Switch, though. You gotta give him some. Give him a break.
Here's the thing, though. Mm-hmm. People don't seem to realize what is actually going on. Of course, I understand Sony peasants are going to try to spin the thing on what it is. Absolutely, that's what they do. But this situation right now is probably the smartest thing Nintendo has ever done as far as gaining the advantage when it comes to this competition. Nintendo understands that they want to get more people invested into third party on their platform. And they understand that what Sony is doing is their opportune moment to get people invested into their platform in third-party games. That's why they are boosting about this Fortnite crossplay thing. That's why they did this whole promotion with Microsoft, because Nintendo ain't worried about nothing because their system is already selling at a record pace. Their games are already selling at a record pace. The only thing they need to gain more is third-party support and third-party games being brought on their system. So why not just go ahead and take advantage of Sony's dumbassery and go ahead and partner with Microsoft and promote third-party content on their platform? It's purely genius. It's absolutely genius.
The hell is trying to play third-party on that weekend?
He said dumbass.
That man
it is dumbassery.
Hey,
not allowing crossplay is complete dumbassery. I have seen people say they are not going to play Fortnite anymore on PS4 and will only play on Switch since this shit happened. No, no, it was more than that. You need to check Twitter. I know y'all don't deal with facts, but you can check Twitter for it.
Everywhere.
I just want to say, I'm coming home, Nintendo. I'm coming home. Coming home.
But Z, you can
I'm coming home.
You can check that in the Twitter DM right now.
Okay,
but that's just a fact. They understand. They're like, Fortnite had 2 million downloads in one day on Switch. One day. So I can sit up here and say, oh, nobody wants to play third party on the tip. That's bullshit. People want that hybrid system to where they can take it on the go and have the quality console experience they have at home. That's what people want to have. And Nintendo understands that. And that's why they partner with Microsoft to do this shading of Sony.
As a person that has pretty much every single Switch game ever released on my Switch, have you played WWE 2K18?
Why are you asking me about WWE 2K18?
2K on the Switch.
Yeah, I played NBA 2K on the Switch. What are you talking about?
I just
Can you play Call of Duty Battlefield on the Switch?
Wait a minute. NBA 2K is on the Switch. What are you talking about?
I have it. I'm telling you, have you played it?
I have it. I play it every damn day. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Fuck, nigga.
It's horrible. To who?
To who? Not the Baron.
To who
wants to leave?
J-Dub, can you read that? Can you read that on the screen right there?
Chuggy frames,
J-Dub, can you read that on the screen for me?
Please, read the screen, goddammit. What does it
says? Nintendo was the most tweeted about topic during E3. Laughs, of course.
Greatness.
Smash the most tweeted about newly announced game. Again, laughs. Everybody.
So I want to understand how Sony is the only company that has the games that everybody wants when nobody really gave a damn about what they showed last week. Because apparently the masses was worried about a E3 that y'all claim nobody cared about.
Baron, do me a favor. Bring up the views for Smash announced trailer and then
hold on. Let me pay the bills right quick.
Go check.
Yeah, you can bring up that.
I want to see the difference. I ain't seen it yet.
Let me pay the bills right quick. My brother, the Ravenflow said Sony already won. Nintendo and the bridge was burned. Nintendo and that bridge was burned. I guess we're talking about that thing, the CD player for the supposed to be 64 back in the day. My brother Ross said Nintendo exec tell you this. I guess he's talking to Barron. The Nintendo exec tell you this. And my brother Harry Halim said Fortnite on the PS4 is as much shit like as Xbox was going with indie party clause last gen. When Xbox was a market leader on console sales with 360. I guess it was bullshit what they're doing. And also to my brother Ross, he said, this motherfucker found a source that agreed with his rhetoric. The most talked about games at E3 was Cyberpunk, according to games by IGN and Eurogame. He's questioning Barron's integrity.
What are you talking about?
He's questioning Barron's integrity.
His source is NintendoWorld.com.
What are you talking? That is a Twitter blog, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh shit,
that's a Twitter blog.
That is a Twitter official goddamn report. What are y'all talking about?
Hold on.
I can't believe this, bro.
With the bullshit, but that was from Twitter.
Good God, come on, bro. What is wrong with y'all?
Obi-Wan plays in here. Hey, Obi-Wan, I'm coming home.
Obi-Wan,
I'm coming home, baby. I got the Nintendo shirt. I got my what I need for the Switch again. I need an ID ad. I got all that shit.
The bottom line, the bottom line is
coming together.
Y'all just got to understand that all I'm asking for the Sony fan base to do is just get out your delusional fucking bubble. Get out of it, because y'all so consumed this delusional bubble that y'all far out of reality.
Baron.
Y'all far out of reality. The most talked about thing about E3 period was Nintendo and games that was on Nintendo platform. The end. So that means the masses, most people who game, was worried about what Nintendo was doing and wasn't worried about what the fuck Sony was doing.
Baron, you got the worst show of E3. What the hell?
According to who? According to who?
Well, there was a lot of polls out. There was a lot of E3 polls out in regards to who won E3, and it was evidently the Xbox won.
Yeah, they said Microsoft.
So how could you win some and not be the most talked about?
You said what?
Yeah.
How could you win the popularity of everybody saying you won E3 and not be the most? I mean, most of the games that people was talking about, including Cyberpunk 2077, was showed on Microsoft stage. My dear Laren, I do. You know,
no, I'm not denying that at all. Yeah. I'm not denying what Microsoft did.
You just saying
I'm just trying to make these Sony pets to understand that
shit.
You had the worst conference last week, and the people agree with that shit.
Facts.
You Sony peasants don't agree with it, but the people, the reality, agrees with that.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Where you at, J-Dub? You finna let Barry get you again. You running.
Listen here. Y'all can Microsoft and Nintendo can join forces all they want, but at the end of the day, we got lesbians. We got we got.
I'm finna mute my mic.
Graphical showcase games that y'all don't have, and at the end of the day, that's all that counts.
Games that nobody gives a damn about.
100 million strong.
Nobody gives a damn about the games y'all be talking about. Nobody gives a damn.
That man said we got lesbians.
He said we got lesbians. I'm done.
Hey,
like
listen,
what?
man.
That was a winner for me, baby.
All I want to say right now is the world's most powerful console and the world's most powerful goddamn handheld that came together. Birdman, bro. It's over for someone.
This is not fair to J-Dub though. Even though J-Dub talk his bullshit, where's the rest of these Sony peasants at? Where's everybody that was clapping that God of War was #1 for May and PD and look like a damn asshole right now? Where are these people at?
Hey, bro.
What I don't understand is that everybody was talking about how Game Pass was going to affect the game sales.
Let's move on to the topic at hand. We done with Nintendo, right? That's a little side.
We can never be done with Nintendo.
What are you talking about? Nintendo's been dominating the news for the last 10 days.
Hey,
and y'all been spinning the news for the last 10 days.
What does that mean?
Oh man, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm just happy to be home. Nintendo family and open me, embrace me with open arms. I'm home. We about to take this shit. We about to take this shit to the next level. You know what I mean? Joy-Con boys is here. We about to take it to the next level.
Oh man.
To the next level.
Hey, we already know it's just a matter of time for Gears, Halo, and Forza come to the Switch.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord, they're trying to spit it into that.
Oh really? There was an interview recently where
he said he won his game
sat on the couch
in every platform and everywhere.
Just because I came out and said that, you know, I want to put my games in the hands of the most gamers doesn't mean I'm going to stop making an Xbox. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop being dedicated to my Xbox platform. That is
and there was an interview of that.
Hey, Mass.
There was an interview of that, and nobody wanted to talk about that interview.
I remember.
All right, then.
What? He did an interview yesterday, day before yesterday.
Yes, he just did an interview.
Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button.
So why nobody didn't
don't matter about
Xbox?
It don't matter about none of that. He
just did an
his
interview.
games any and everywhere.
He just did an interview.
That's what
that
he
said. The opposite of what came out of your mouth just now.
Yeah.
So I'm confused as how that doesn't count.
Let's not play dumb.
So are we going off of what he said before or what he said now?
Knew this a year ago.
Which words are true?
We knew this a year ago.
Which words are
Phil
true?
Spencer wants
which
games
words
any
are true?
and everywhere, and that's not
Which words are
limited
true?
to just his platform.
Which words are true? He said the opposite of that in the interview I'm talking about. So which words are true?
Stop it, man.
Because you can't say he was telling the truth before and he lied now.
Come on, let's not play with. Let's not play the. Let's not play the okie dokie shuffle. We know what it is.
Can't both be true.
We know what it is.
Can't both be true.
The mere fact, right? The mere fact.
Both be true.
Okay, we got Wags.
Oh man, come on, bro.
Hey Wags, Kratos needs some goddamn help, man.
I guess I can see that, man. You got some crazy ass talk going on here.
Listen, you got the world's most powerful console and powerful handheld. You about to fucking destroy fucking Sony. What you got to say about this fuck nigga? What you got to say? Huh? Let me hear. What you got to say?
Come on, J-Wags.
I can't believe you got on that 64 shirt, man. That shit still cracking me up.
Listen. I told y'all motherfuckers that I'll play for the winning team, right? Whoever wins the Super Bowl, that's what I'm playing with. In Madden, whoever wins the fucking NBA championship, that's what I'm playing with. In fucking.
Oh my god, bro!
You ain't got no damage.
My integrity is always at question. Y'all know this about me, man. Like, well, fuck nigga. So anyway, but hey, Wags, what are your thoughts about it?
That's some sad shit, man. I saw it on Twitter today. These two consoles, or these two companies, are merging together to try to, I guess, form an alliance against Sony.
Yeah.
No, they're not forming an alliance against Sony. They are doing the right thing for fucking gamers.
No,
Who gives a fuck
for
about
gamers.
Sony?
Hey, if they were doing the right thing,
That
for
was
gamers,
some
Xbox would be delivering
ass shit.
goddamn
That shit.
70+ rated games.
Shit, bro. Hey, Nintendo, what's
Nintendo would have an online system.
Let's play
If they were
together.
doing right
Oh
for the game.
Lord.
And Sony wouldn't like your third-party account like a bitch.
Listen, it's too hard to one free-to-play game.
We can have a conversation.
How about
Y'all talking about real
how about
shit.
Xbox charging?
Y'all talking
you to
about
play
real shit.
That
Fortnite?
crossplay shit ain't no big deal.
Paywall. What about the
Go ahead.
paywall?
There's a lot of shit.
What
There's a lot
about
of
the
shit.
paywall?
Why is it so much
Xbox
deflecting from the issue? The fact of the matter is, this game does not belong to Sony, and they are blocking it through crossplay.
Hey,
That
Barry,
is the bottom line.
go get your
that makes no sense.
I'm done with you.
I'm gonna do
It
this. real
doesn't
quick.
matter if you're done with me. I'm not done with you. You're not getting away with the bullshit anymore.
Everybody, y'all hear me?
Is
I
the
want you to
side-
hear
You're
me.
not getting
I want you
away
to
with
know
the
this.
bullshit anymore.
All right,
It's as simple as that.
Hey, Pat, pay the bills. Very quick, pay the bills. Like two. I got two up there.
Is it two?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get another pony in here because y'all about to rip my man motherfucking J. Krill legs off. You didn't get him to his ass. Move fast. God damn, y'all brutal on his ass today, man. Let me go. Listen, I got anybody on Twitter with a decent mic to come shoot my man Kratos.
Oh my God, he's wild.
We got the Raven Flow. He says if Microsoft got access to PSN and Nintendo, do you think they will keep making Xboxes? We all know Microsoft has wanted to work with Sony.
Yes. Literally just.
Johnson Kemp said it. And will you want to answer this question? Fast? We'll read the next one.
Yes. That's the answer to this question. Yes.
Oh. And my brother, the Ruham, says Sony is the anti-consumer because they won't do crossplay with the Switch. Microsoft is anti-consumer because they are keeping free-to-play games behind the paywalls. That ends what's good. So what's going on, Ruham? And what's your answer to that?
I want to make this abundantly clear. Microsoft, fix your shit. Sony, fix your shit. Now you notice how I said Microsoft, fix your shit. But y'all motherfuckers just Sony is okay, but Microsoft is doing this. Microsoft is doing this. Why? Y'all sound like that motherfucker who
the big issue is because
I
there
sound like a motherfucker on YouTube.
ain't no
Right.
competition about the
Leave
Xbox.
Sony alone.
Y'all was out there crying.
Yo, y'all are going hard on this PlayStation
Get
shit.
the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Fuck.
Wait, I need you to be the white knight. Literally, I need you to be the white knight here today, right? Name a big white boy. What the fuck is going on? Now, is this a power move? Is Sony done right now in these gaming streets? Because Fortnite is the world's biggest game. After that, you got Minecraft. They got commercials together, achievements. What's going on, bro? Talking.
They don't have to compromise, man. In a position they're right now, yeah. Does it suck? These people can't access their Fortnite accounts? Absolutely. But they don't have to do this shit. And it doesn't make sense logically for them to do it.
Why?
Why would they advocate?
How does it not make sense?
Why would they advocate?
Who gives a flying fuck what makes sense?
No, just because.
Let them finish. Let them finish.
Look, I like to point out before this whole Fortnite shit started, nobody bitched at all when you couldn't take your PS4 account to Xbox. But now it's a Switch is a fucking problem. No other game does this. Not one. But for some reason, because Fortnite's doing it now, and that's a big fucking problem.
Minecraft too.
Sony. What?
Minecraft and
Minecraft's on PS4.
and soccer cars. Which call your goddamn game? Rocket League. Rocket League,
yeah.
Minecraft is on PS4. What are you talking about?
You can transfer all your cosmetic shit like that.
Crossplay, and all that shit. But that's new. That's new with what Epic, what Fortnite is doing. That's something new. Moving engagement for it. Are you against this?
I just don't really care because like one thing I said, man, like and since the dawn of time, man, if you bought a game or a console, you knew full well buying that game, you had a choice. Am I buying this for Xbox or PlayStation? Know full goddamn well that all your information saved data progress would be locked to that console or that.
What does that have to do with the issue?
Let them finish. Let them finish.
I just want to know next time I see hold this L. Or let me say, I'm just saying any of that shit that talks about anti-consumer shit.
No, it's not at all. Ain't no fraud shit, man. Listen, if you spent all that money on cosmetics, I'm glad this happened to you. For supporting that bullshit. If you're mad because you can't bring your fucking teddy bear suits over and your stupid ass backpacks and fucking paid emotes,
no. People are mad because they spent their fucking money. And it works everywhere else. The fact that there is a reason that you're okay with that in any way, shape, or form is a fucking problem.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Now hold on. Now I'm gonna ask you that question.
Oh my God,
bro. We haven't been on the show in a while, right? So I gotta listen to you, my man. I'm a favorite white boy, right? I gotta tell you that. Listen here. This is a drug-free environment. Anything you say and can will be used against you in the progress. Okay. Now, with that being said, you basically tell me, and I don't want to put any words in your mouth. What you said, you said a lot in a little bit thing. You should basically say that you voted for Trump and you getting Obamacare. Real fucking strictly receiving Obamacare. Now, but listen, now we're talking about. We all talking about something that's revolutionary to gaming, for us and console gaming, moving gaming forward as a whole. Forget the Xbox thing, forget the PlayStation, forget the something that's moving gaming forward. But you really don't have any care, or just the game that you don't care about. Like, talk to me.
No, like I said, this is the first time they're implementing this thing, across all platforms. I understand what you're saying as far as like, oh, they're the pioneers, it's revolutionary, but this is a big thing going forward, right? Because this is gonna be the first time. If they allow this Fortnite shit to happen, everybody's gonna want Call of Duty Black Ops 4 to go forward. Everybody's gonna want future Destiny, every other future title going forward. They're gonna want crossplay between. That's not a good thing from Sony's point of view. No.
How is that not a good thing?
You got to realize, right? Listen, Sony.
No. I wanted him to answer that question.
Sony,
how is that not a good thing?
Hey, wait, no. Listen. Let me finish.
I want the answer to that question. I don't want to hear the other bullshit. Why is crossplay not a good thing? That's what I want to know.
Whining because they won't let them catch up. They don't.
I don't want to hear that propaganda bullshit. I want to hear why is crossplay a bad thing.
As a consumer, not Sony.
Nobody cares.
I don't give a fuck about Sony. Why is that okay? As a consumer, why are you concerned about Sony's money? Ain't y'all always talking about
handouts? Sony do not want to hand out
money. Why the fuck y'all
the same reason Sony has exclusives and Nintendo has exclusives to draw people to that platform.
What does that have to do with a third-party game?
It's about their money. You gotta get it logically from them, like going forward.
Hold on, wait a minute. I just need to ask this one question.
I'm here now.
I need to ask this one question. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro.
Philly Cheese said, tell Baron to own up to his bet and get that PS4, you fuck nigga. And the Bang House, shout out to my brother, the Bang Up. Pull up the views of Spider-Man Ghost or Last of Us compared to any Xbox or Switch game. Sony wins. God of War is the highest, the second highest.
68 is number one.
And what's the number one?
68 is number one. The one that looks like shit.
All right, so here's
not number one.
68 is number one.
They are.
Here's the question. What does the third-party game being crossplay has to do with Sony? That's what I want to do.
They don't want to play with you, Baron. Get that through your head.
You're not answering the fucking question. LW, answer the question. What does a third-party game have to do with affecting Sony in crossplay?
That's a good question, man. That's a good question there. How come Epic can't get these accounts back from Sony? It's their company, right? It's a third party. Oh, why can't I ask Epic? It's their fucking account.
Why were you asking Epic when everybody else in the fucking world can use their accounts anywhere they want to? What are you talking about?
It's Epic's account, but Sony has it locked down, right?
Okay, let me ask you this.
They could do so.
Let me ask you this.
All them chicks that left you because they said you was lame, it was you, nigga. Like, okay, stop that shit. It's not Epic's fault.
Look.
The only problem is Sony.
This is the problem, man. Y'all just got to sometimes. This the thing I have a problem with y'all. This is why I cannot be a part of the Sony fan base. Own up to what is wrong and be done with it. Why the fuck are we sitting here making excuses for it?
Let me ask.
It's wrong.
That you accept.
It's a third-party game.
Don't get the end of that bullshit console, bro.
What you gotta say about this all day?
All the anti-consumer shit. Don't get started on that bullshit.
Play Fortnite.
Huh?
Who on this panel plays Fortnite consistently?
Me.
I play Fortnite. Yeah. I do.
Baron. Who else?
Oh, I don't play Fortnite at all.
Silence.
Well, we wait.
I'm the one talking about it, so I play it.
So what are we arguing here?
Yeah, we're not arguing about Fortnite. Y'all motherfuckers are making this about Fortnite. There's a bigger picture. They can do this with every fucking game because you allow.
The issue is not allowing people to crossplay on a third-party game.
Anti-consumer.
It's not affecting Sony in any way. So why are you blocking it? It's not affecting you. Period.
They don't want to.
That's the stupidest anti-consumer answer ever.
Xbox.
Look, it's
called AL. That's what it's called.
Games have been there's a couple games I play that does this service, right? So I don't see it being far off from being.
Here's the big thing with all the other shit going on in gaming with season passes, locking shit behind a fucking Ultimate Edition, Nintendo doing their bullshit selling you 8-year-old goddamn games for $60, or at least
what are you talking about?
A console with 32 gigs of goddamn storage in 2017, selling you the same goddamn Super Smash Bros. From what fucking 5 years?
Oh, you still on that bullshit? Do I have to pull up stuff to make you eat those too?
In 2017, that's no fucking app store.
Do I have to pull this shit up so you can eat that too?
So the point here is you guys are pinpointing this shit, but not all the plethora. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about that delusion.
All of that shit is bad. All of that shit is bad. Are you hearing me? All of that.
I'm not talking to you.
We're talking about fucking Sony.
I'm talking to you, man.
I know your stance on it, DRM. I know your stance on it. You guys are talking about all the other bullshit.
Wait, aren't we like a week late?
This is old.
Yeah.
Why are we still talking about this?
Folks have already stopped talking about it.
I just seen
what's old?
No, we just seen the commercial.
This topic.
No, we just seen a commercial today that dropped.
Yeah.
So this topic is not old.
No, that's Nintendo and Microsoft about
Shout
the
out
whole
to Sal's for the $2. Yeah, but that's I'm saying I ain't gonna lie. I'm asking you a question.
What's up?
Now, here's the thing, right? And I view it as a power move. And you know me, my credibility and my integrity is always in question. I play for the winning team, right? Now you got the world's most powerful handheld, the world's most powerful company teaming up, Birdman, right? Take on Sony. I view it as a power move. I mean, as a power move. You know what I mean? Check it out. It's so powerful that you don't even need that phone app to fucking talk on the Switch down. They got motherfucking Switch talking directly to the goddamn console, player to player. Ain't no code, ain't no more, ain't none of that shit going on right now. You know what I mean? You don't view it as a power move.
And it is a power move.
So how do you feel?
Definitely. They're clicking up. They do this in the streets.
What about this right there? Now, what about this, right? Now, what if it started to happen with other games like Madden, Tekken, Mortal Kombat?
Nintendo don't have Madden.
Well, wait. Well, what they're doing is, I mean, other companies and other developers will kind of get a whiff. Smell that? You know, they'll start to smell it, and they might want to do it, which could propel gaming in a new avenue.
What was that? What's going to say that? Wasn't one on NetherRealm Studios said crossplay, or was that the Tekken developers? One of them said something about crossplay.
I don't remember, but I do know. Rocket League was talking about it first, right?
Rocket League has it. Yeah.
Rocket League had it.
It was one of the fighters that we played. It was either NetherRealm Studios
back in the day,
or it was Namco. Was talking about crossplay. I know you can do crossplay between PS4 and the PC, talking about between the consoles. They love because you know what? It do benefit the gamer, real shit, no matter what side of the fence you fall on, because of the player pool. Imagine trying to get a match in whatever game, and it may take a while.
Wait, this nigga said Namco?
Namco.
I never heard Namco before.
And you got both goddamn, player pools bringing shit together, which was again a bigger player pool will get people spending money, and it's probably more money for the developers in the long run. You know what I mean? So are you not for Sony doing this, or you just don't give a fuck?
I don't really care, but I do think cross progression is more important than cross-play, because there's no way you about to really give a fuck. You've been playing where you've been playing this whole generation anyway. So playing against an Xbox dude, you won't even know if he's an Xbox dude or not, because the networks are not going to cross like that, as in be able to talk or team up. You know what I mean? So
you're talking on Twitch.
What are you
talking about? I'm not talking to nobody on. What are you talking about? Like talking through Xbox? They're talking to a PS4 player? That's not happening.
Yeah,
that does happen. That's what crossplay is.
But I'm talking about, it's not happening now.
Yeah, you can talk in the game.
PS4, because Sony doesn't allow crossplay. That's why it's not happening.
Switch, right? Switch. Yeah, but you can talk in the game.
What the hell is he talking about? You do that right now.
You can talk in the game.
Yeah,
you can't talk in like party chats, obviously, but you can talk in the game.
To the player that you're playing against.
Yeah, player to player.
Yeah.
Through Xbox and PS4, that's not happening.
So that's the
That's
easy
what
part.
We know that. That's what
Right.
we're arguing at right now.
That's the problem.
So, that's not gonna happen.
All right, hold on. Shout out to my brother.
Well,
Bang.
It's not like the party chats. That's not the part we're talking about. Like in the game server chat, that shit works.
Yeah.
That part would still work because
that much.
it's a game.
Oh man.
All right, hold on. Let me read the pay bills. My man, the Bang House said the only game to beat is God of War. Total sales is Far Cry 5. But I guess we can go on now to about this 60. I mean, we talked about State of Decay dethroning God of War and beating out, which is a shock to me, Detroit Become Human. Have we talked about that yet?
That's crazy. That's insane. See, State of Decay is on Game Pass too. I cannot believe that God of War could not secure a May. The God of War came out at the end of April. So this basically tells me what I always said about Sony games. Sony games are always top heavy. What I mean by top heavy is that everybody buys the Sony game within the first 5 days it comes out. It never has long legs. It's always top heavy. I have no idea how the hell
they titles do.
How the hell did God of War not beat State of Decay? State of Decay came out toward the end of it. I have no idea how that works.
Baron, you talking about two totally different months, man. Come on.
Look, this just goes to show
God of War came out April the 20th, right?
At the end of the month.
And State of Decay came out.
They won MPD that month. We're talking about May.
So you should have won May because you didn't have the full month of April.
Let me tell you something. Right here. This just goes to show that Metacritic and all that shit don't mean shit. People gonna buy what they like. And what you like don't necessarily mean I like the same thing.
Some niggas eat at a dumpster.
Hold up.
It don't matter though. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
We know that. We hang out with you niggas. We know that.
Yeah. We always want to sit up here and trash these games because they're not something that we consider like ultimate gaming or anything like that, but it's a community of people out there that is enjoying Sea of Thieves and that's enjoying State of Decay.
I'm glad they are enjoying them.
That game had no business being on NPD, but they did it and they got the W.
It had every right to be on NPD because it's people
people
played it. They wanted it.
It's people putting 500 hours into Sea of Thieves.
What else were they gonna play?
Wait, hold on.
What else they gonna play? They got more. It's a third-party game. This question about what else they gonna play is fucking hilarious.
Wait, hold on.
All you played all April and May was God of War in Detroit, right? If the answer ain't yes, shut the fuck up.
What I played.
If the answer is not yes,
you better chill the fuck out.
For me, let me tell you something. A gamer play games.
The same shit everybody else is playing.
That game is, from a quality standpoint, did not deserve.
So what?
Listen,
obviously the rest of the people who bought the motherfucker
didn't mind. They didn't care. There's plenty of
standards of gamers these days. Yes, they got it.
Hey, Post. Plenty of games that come out that be fucked up and people let slide.
Not first party. Not first party.
Hey, Post.
First party too.
Drive Club was shit.
Hold up.
The last Guardian performed like dog shit. It was 10 years in development to perform like dog shit.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Wait, hold on 1 second.
Fucking fade.
On a fucking console.
Hey, hold on 1 second, Wag. Hey, Maz, I got a question for you in the chat. Pay the bill, my man Harry Helene, and my man with the M right after that. You see it?
I'm working and giving you niggas an L at the same damn time.
Yeah, I got it. Harry Helene with the 109 said Xbox 360 indie parity clause was anti-consumer as much as Fortnite is on PS4. I didn't hear anything from Xbox peasants about freezing out indies from other platforms last gen. When the Xbox
stop that last gen shit too. That was a whole different people running the damn company, man.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
It was a whole different
Chris J
people.
said, no long legs. Last of Us sold 17 million. At the end of the day, God of War will be close to that, where SOD won't be close.
Let me tell you something.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Let me, because I'm about to leave one more.
And then, hold on. Carlos Crespin says State of Decay will have the same fate as Sea of Thieves. Off the charts after 1 month. God of War is still selling
That's
after
a
2
fact.
months.
Okay, let me answer. Let me do this because I'm finna mute my mic and go back to work. But stop talking about last generation and all that. That shit over.
Hey,
Because
y'all the ones keep bringing up
hold on,
2013.
all companies got new people running them. All the companies, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Microsoft. It's not the regime of old who had a different concept on how they ran the business. Microsoft has gone in a whole new direction from the company down. They even more open to open platform software and all that shit. So stop trying to blame them for what other people did in the last generation.
Hey, post
I'm
up.
gonna mute my mic.
How many
All day,
hours?
fuck out of here, because I know
Hey,
you're gonna
hey,
say
hey,
some stupid shit.
Hey, post up. Hey, come stock this rice. Come here, nigga.
Fuck
Hey.
you all day.
This nigga talk defending that shit and put an hour in the game. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So, finish your statement. You were wagging. Somebody was saying something.
I feel we're talking about.
Somebody said fuck.
Oh, MPD. Yeah.
I think State of Decay 2 and Xbox winning the money. I think it's a good thing. I think that at least you can't like this whole console war thing is not fun if it's lopsided. And let's face it, most of this gen has been lopsided. So, congrats on the W. I hope they get more. But at the same time,
it beat Detroit. That's a shocker.
Yeah,
And
listen,
let me
put this out here, though. Let me put this out here.
Yeah, that's a shocker, though.
What does
That ain't a shocker at all.
Is this a trend where Microsoft sees these games that get, they're in the 60s, reviewed, Metacritic or whatever, and they are so successful? Does that give them any reason to go and provide a more quality game when they see what they're putting out, buggy games, stuff that should have been delayed? Do you think that by them seeing this 68, 67 rated game or whatever being successful, do you think they're going to just keep throwing other stuff out there like that's rated like that? They're like, hey, this stuff is selling, so who cares what it's rated or what the quality of it is? People are buying it. Do you think that may become a problem?
I hope not. You know what I mean? I hope not. That is a good point, though. You motherfuckers made $2.5 billion on a diabetic diet. You know what I mean? It is a good point.
Keep in mind, right? All right, most of on this panel own the Xbox, they own the X and stuff like that. So even though we get up in here joke or whatever, we're still gamers. We still game on the platform, right? We just kind of joke it because we want those higher rated quality games on that particular platform. Now, I don't want Microsoft to get content and say, hey, look, State of Decay, even though it was a smaller title, it sold really well, it rated poorly. Let's throw the next one out there. Let's throw Crackdown out there. Let's throw all these other games out there and not work on the quality control. That's what I don't want to have happen.
So you basically telling me you felt the same way about Sony then?
What
are you talking about, Barry?
So you felt the same way about Sony the way you feel about Microsoft right now, back in the past?
What, last generation? Yeah.
No, I mean the beginning of this PS4 when they was throwing out garbage.
What you talking about that and Killzone?
Their games.
That's a low blow. We got to talk about that and goddamn.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm asking him, did he feel the same way about Sony when they was tossing out garbage? When
are you talking about that Killzone and Drive Club?
I'm just saying. I don't understand how you worried about Microsoft, but you wasn't worried about Sony doing it.
Listen,
so it can't be.
Sony has always
sure you was worried like he was with the Wii U.
Has put out quality games. None of them
and Microsoft has put out quality too until this year. So I don't understand why you concerned.
Listen,
they can rebound just like Sony.
I'm not listening to a grown man that games.
You just need to stop pulling out the bullshit. Stop pulling out the bullshit and answer my question. What did you feel the same way about Sony when they was putting out trash?
They wouldn't put out quality. They wouldn't put out 60-rated games. I'll tell you that, and it wouldn't bug you like that.
It wasn't.
Are you serious right now?
Are you sure?
Show me.
Are you serious right now?
I remember in Bang Bang, everybody going in on K Mega for putting up this thing.
Oh my god!
Where they had a bunch of
start naming
60 rated
games.
Start naming them.
Oh my god, bro!
I'm gonna find the post.
We're not. We're not even saying they were good games.
You do your research.
It's not the fact they were good games. It's the fact that they ran to a certain standard.
Yeah.
All right, hold
operate
on.
at a certain
and-
level.
and-
Quality
and-
We know the goalpost gonna
He
be.
said, are we really comparing Sunset Overdrive to God of War Game of the Year? That's what we doing here, you saying?
Sunset Overdrive.
Nah,
I'm
man,
State of Decay, I'm
State
sorry. State of Decay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now,
No,
another
MPD
question,
did that.
right? We're talking about MPDs, right?
Wait,
MPD did
wait,
that.
we-
We're not
we-
comparing anything.
No, we give State of Decay and Xbox the W for
But wait,
software for the month.
wait,
But
hold-
it seems like everybody's silent on yet another MPD win for Sony.
Wait, hold on. One
Again.
second. Hey, J Dubs, listen. Don't say anything. I want you to be the lawyer, right? Don't say shit else. I want you to be the lawyer, right? I just got somebody just beat at me, yo, some pictures of you hyping up goddamn state goddamn what do you call that goddamn game? No Man's Sky. Someone was saying don't say nothing else. Speaking to a lawyer.
Throw the proof. Get the hell out of here.
Oh my god.
You say he tagging
I
ass.
say no niggas and fuck till they start talking proper. I don't know. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, Lord have mercy, bro.
See what
Hey,
happened.
hey, in my defense, though,
In my defense, my son stole my
whole
account for about 3
generation-
months.
Wait. This whole generation, I've been trying to help Microsoft get the W. In my defense, I've been trying to help them win MPDs and stuff like that. So that's just my defense.
Oh, stop
I respect that you know you about to take this L. So
He trying to pad it.
I respect that.
Hey, I gave them the W for the software.
Oh, God.
I respect it, bro. I respect your ability to dodge as many L's as you
Oh.
possibly
Hey,
can.
That's damn No Man's
I got a
Sky,
question for you in
bro.
the chat, man. Super chat, pay that.
All right.
See him? 360.
Yeah, let me get it.
No Man's Sky, bro.
That's not a question, but Harry Howe said 360 was market leader last gen and dictated the rules.
Yeah, the winner always dictate the rules.
Right. That's how war works.
Yeah, but some people think it's in reverse this generation. Some people think that
It is.
Microsoft is leading the rules with the changing of stuff, and it's
Nah.
basically just reactionary.
This
so.
what happened. This what happened, right? At the beginning of this generation, Sony came out and did everything right, and Microsoft kept fucking up. Sony took advantage of all that shit, right?
Still fucking
So throughout this
Making
generation,
studios
Sony just kept deciding to do what they wanted to do. They put something out, see if PlayStation Nation will be like, yes, Sony, you the greatest, or not. And everybody just kept agreeing with the shit. And then all the people who was like, nah, fuck it, was on the console that was selling half of what they are, so they didn't give a fuck.
Hey, DRM,
They kept
DRM,
pushing that envelope.
Let me go down memory lane because I remember this. This shit was so funny. When Microsoft first revealed that Xbox One and that DRM online only shit happened, Sony trotted their asses out at E3 and claimed that you will not have to always be online on PS4. That's the first thing that came out these motherfuckers' mouths. And every Sony peasant went crazy. They just blew up. Now the roles are reversed, and we got the crossplay situation. Nobody's like owning up to the bad thing about it. Like, y'all was all fine with Sony was taking advantage of Microsoft with their little always online thing, and now when it's crossplay, y'all feelings are hurt.
Listen,
It's like,
this whole crossplay thing, right? When I buy a PlayStation, it's to play on the PlayStation ecosystem. I don't buy a damn PlayStation to play with Xbox. That's just simple.
Lord
That's the
have
majority
mercy.
of the people.
That is
And
the
I'm
lamest.
that's
90%
no
of
damage
the
control, but that's
casual
just common
That is
sense, bro.
lame.
It's
We
because
have
they
never.
bought
We
a
didn't buy
PlayStation.
Sega Genesis to play Nintendo. I'm just saying, like, this
This
is something new. This is
remind me of
uncharted
things-
territory.
This
So,
remind me of your coworker trying to get you into eating gluten-free foods and shit, bro. Like,
Nah, if you go to any random dude on the street and be like, yo, what you got? A PlayStation. What do your friends have? A PlayStation. That's why the fuck they bought a PlayStation. They didn't give a fuck if it was PlayStation or Xbox. We quote unquote care about whether or not it's PlayStation or Xbox. Most of these motherfuckers just care whoever the motherfucker I know that's right down the street, that's at the end of the block.
Yeah.
Who you playing with? All right, well, we need to play together. I need to play 2K with you. I need to play Madden with you. So I'm gonna buy the shit you play it on.
Hey,
They don't give a fuck about all this
look, let's
bullshit.
boil it down to this.
Yeah, and
If-
Sony knows that.
If everybody's doing it, the cross progression, Sony should just buckle down and do it. Period.
Oh, they ain't gonna have no choice because everybody gotta understand we live in a society now where perception is reality. If they keep putting that pressure on Sony and making them look like the bad guys in the gaming industry, shit can go left very quickly. We have seen this happen with a lot of companies.
Sony is fighting for their lives. Their whole livelihood is based off of PlayStation, right?
100%.
So they're not going to give the competition any edge up. They're not going to do anything. They want their own.
You keep making this about competition when it's not about competition.
They don't care about that.
All right, hold on.
They don't want to lose.
It's not about the competition.
It's about
Stop making this issue about competition because it's not about that.
Wait, hold on. I got a question for you, Baron. When is Metroid 4 coming out, Baron? You fucking.
Obviously, it's 2019 now. Hell, it might be 2020. I don't know. We got to call Reggie on that shit.
Oh, well, my man, he said it is what it is, man. But so for the record, though, all day you're with the crossplay, right? Or
cross progression? Yeah, I don't really care about crossplay, but cross progression, I'm with that.
You don't want a bigger player pool? You don't want to play against somebody?
That's just big enough, bro.
It's big enough, bro. I mean, when I go to matchmaking, I guarantee I'll find a match, and I won't.
Here's the thing everybody seems to not understand when it comes to everybody else that plays games, not just this little bubble of gamers on YouTube. People that play like Fortnite and people who play Madden like me or NBA 2K, it's some satisfaction they get out knowing where they're ranked amongst all the players that play the game, period. You know what I mean? Instead of a player pool on a system.
Their servers to show them where they stand in the world.
That's for that individual console. That's what that does.
Really
so when you cross-play everybody, you get to put your competition and your skills to the test to every player available in the world. That's why people are pushing for this, because it just creates a new excitement for online gaming. If you think that's a bad thing, something is really wrong with you mentally. That is crazy. I know for myself as a gamer who plays Madden, I would definitely want it to be crossplay because I would be the undisputed king in Madden across every player that plays the game. It wouldn't just be Xbox One.
Baron,
it would be across everything.
Baron, when are we getting Madden on Switch?
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
I'm paid the bills.
I'm just asking.
What does that have to do with what I'm talking about?
Classic Love with $5 said people need to stop crying about crossplay. I see Sony doing nothing wrong. Then you are part of the problem, fuck nigga.
Well, I mean,
it doesn't matter. That's what the masses want, and that's what the masses are going to get. Sony's going to buckle, or they're going to be in trouble. It's just simple as that.
It's about giving Sony the
let them in trouble. Then let's stop whining.
All they are, man. I think
nobody was whining last generation when Sony wanted to do it and Microsoft didn't. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, they was.
No, they wasn't.
Y'all motherfuckers have revisionist.
This whole thing's gonna blow over, man. Come September 7th, everybody's gonna be in line just like everybody else for fucking Spider-Man. The whole shit can
At
go
the end
over.
of the day, that's all that matters.
And do you think Spider-Man would be great if they put down my Switch? Do you think Spider-Man would be great?
That nigga sounded depressed as hell, didn't he? Oh shit! Well, I guess that's all that matters.
I can't deal with y'all, bro.
It's like this. Everybody want to play with the champs. Nobody want to play with the losers.
No,
oh man, it has nothing to do with that.
It has nothing to do with PlayStation. It has everything to do with PlayStation telling y'all, "Bitch, do what I tell you," and y'all being okay with it.
Stop it, man. Stop.
You last person to be talking like that. Nigga, shut your ass.
Oh man.
How? What? I don't have to pay for online if I don't want to.
Yeah. You're a PC pirate, right?
Stop hiding behind PC.
No, because I can buy new games for $35 day of release.
Come on.
Oh, you want from CD Keys?
Yeah, CD keys.
No,
plenty of places.
Them bootleg.
The whole thing.
They powered the games.
The whole thing is just absurd, man. People are so mad they can't carry over their fucking costumes over.
Yeah.
Or a backpack.
What are you not understanding, bro?
Nobody cares.
I don't understand what part of that you're not understanding.
That's the whole argument. What are you talking about?
No, it doesn't. It has to do with the fact that they are locking your account. The content itself is the smallest part of this shit.
What?
Fortnite is trash. It's still fucking trash. That hasn't changed the fact of what I just said.
Hey, we pay the bills. Pay the bills.
This shit is amazing.
Yeah, how about you shut the fuck up because I don't have a Pro Bowl? I speaking truth, nigga. You have a Pro Bowl with with words. What the fuck? The English language is your problem.
You said Sony is locking their account. Yes, they're not allowing cross progression. That's what we're talking about.
No,
they're not allowing cross-play.
No,
They want more than that.
and listen, Epic doesn't allow
because
multiple.
Phil
accounts.
want it.
They don't. Epic doesn't allow multiple accounts. So if you got to, not even just so much of bringing your shit over. Say if you made an Epic account to get whatever on Fortnite and PS4, right? And most people gamer tag is locked to the with the same email address.
Yeah, they want to bring it on Sony's platform.
No. But this your email. Say you you just got to switch, right? Or whatever the case may be, right? And you go to log into your Epic account, on your Switch, which is tied to your gamer tag, and they don't allow multiple accounts because Sony just keep handcuffing that account.
Hey, what K Mega says?
What's that called? Cross progression?
That's all like you.
I got a different account. I signed it to my Switch for Fortnite, and I have a different account on there. It's on my Xbox account.
But you have a different account, right?
It's the same email address.
Same
password, but it has a different ID.
Okay. Wait, but you were playing on Xbox before, right?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
I play on PS4 too.
Yeah, but which
which account? So you have 3 accounts?
3 separate accounts for Fortnite. Yes.
God damn.
Why?
What
it's all the same email.
Oh, I thought they weren't allowing multiple accounts with the same emails. Well, maybe
it just follows my gamer tag, wherever my Switch is, JWags, whatever, and then
maybe they are, but that was
what
the thing.
So your Switch is magical?
I'm telling you.
Are you questioning those integrity here?
I logged on my Switch with the same email and password, and I have a different username on there. It's the JWags, I think 1991. Xbox is 412, and PS4 it's 412.
We will see. Coming back. Somebody's going to take JWags to court.
So I play Fortnite all 3 though, but like I said, this thing it's not anti-consumer, man. I look at it as it's anti-competition.
Oh,
how is that anti-competition?
Competition. Epic is not competition.
They said it, man.
How is anti-competition?
They don't want to give Xbox and Nintendo any help whatsoever.
Help with what?
They are leaving.
It's
someone on PS4, right? They're leaving their platform to go play on a competitor's platform.
Oh my god!
It is that simple.
So what about the guy?
So what are they helping them with?
The guy who been playing on PC this whole time and playing on Xbox this whole time. He signs in the PS4 one time because he's like, all right, I want to play with this one guy. I just got me a PS4. Now I want to go play on something else, and I can't do that. But because I played it once on PS4. That's still his fault. That's still not helping the competition.
Oh, but
you sound silent, my brother.
Okay, Mr.
Hold on.
Not a rhetorical question.
No, hold on. I'll admit some shit.
This is retarded.
Not a rhetorical question.
I'll admit some shit. I never thought of it as a person go from PC to Xbox, sign into PlayStation, and now they can't move.
Yeah,
right. That's what it is.
You can't move. Period. Once you sign into PlayStation,
right? Once you sign into PlayStation once, literally one time, you play it one time. Locked to PlayStation.
I'd be pissed off about that.
Okay,
right.
A massive.
L. Parker with his
that's for you.
Ass said PC are fuck niggas. Yeah,
okay.
Get on my level, peasant.
Hold on, let me get. Brother Fonz want to come in and add his 2 cents right quick before we get the hell up out of here.
Oh Lord!
This is show. John got 2 white boys.
Did we spend the whole time talking about this shit? There was no time.
That shit jumping in there. I got 2 points.
There was like a portion where we were talking about the team up, and then there was like 3 seconds worth of State of Decay, and then we was back to Fortnite.
Jesus hey Fonz, if you want to join, I don't think I have you on my Twitter account. You gotta follow me or something. Fonz. Or somebody can send Fonz the link. You want you guys follow him? Send the link. I gotta get him on my new account.
Yeah, hold on. Baron, sing a song.
Also, Parker, I won my game, bitch.
You bugging.
It's too quiet. Let's sing something.
Give me my game.
That's why I think I got any singing skills.
That's why I hate talking about it. You got me thinking that shit now.
Woo, man.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't. can't believe it.
Say,
It was funny to see that shit today though. That was real funny.
I like my man back then.
Hey, earlier did y'all see me change my my logo and my name this morning?
That's another thing we need to talk about.
What?
For the love of God, people, stop believing these damn leaks. For the love of God, stop it.
That.
Don't
Stop
believe the
fucking
Nintendo
believing
leaks.
Hey,
BG
man,
charts.
man.
Stop believing the leaks,
BG
bro.
charts say as fact. That shit is trash.
I was arguing with you for like an hour on Twitter today about that shit, bro.
What happened on BG Charts?
Yeah, for some reason you
BG
thought Metroid
charts
Prime
is
4 was a
garbage.
leak.
No,
I don't know why.
The Metroid Prime shit, but it's
BG
like,
charts was the source
Metroid
of the
Prime
leak.
4 is not a leak. It's an announcement.
how about like we talked about Black Ops 4?
Black Ops was on Wii U.
You thought that was coming to Switch, right? With no credible
Because it was on Wii U.
There was a lot of games that were on fucking Nintendo before that.
Yep.
That's still not
Yeah, but
credible
Black
information.
Ops specifically
waiting on
developed by Treyarch was on Wii U.
Yeah, so you took information and assumed that it would
Are
be
you
shown
saying
when-
the Switch is
Yeah,
the
because
power one,
Treyarch
right?
said they will be supporting Nintendo platforms when it comes to their Call of Duty games. They said that years ago when they started putting Call of Duty on the Wii.
But it's
So
like
I
19 copies.
assume that would continue, but Activision put the axe on that shit and said no, we're
It
not
sold
doing that.
19 copies on the Wii U. Goddamn.
No, actually, it sold pretty well because that's why they put a second one on there.
No, I did. I did a video about this. The Vita version outsold it. I got a video on my channel somewhere.
Which one you talking about? You talking about Ghost? It might have outsold Ghost because I know a lot of people didn't buy Ghost, but a lot of people bought Black Ops too.
Hey, my man, who
It came out the same time that the Wii U came out.
All right, hold on. He said here, I bet y'all bought the dog. Who the dog said? I bet y'all bought that dog. What you was talking about the dog?
The doll. Oh my God, the doll. Oh my
dog.
God.
The dog.
Yeah, that's
I'm not even gonna talk about that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it really has nothing to do with the gaming division, man. But it's just a bad, always Microsoft bad timing, man. It's a bad look at the current moment. They're always doing some shit like this.
Aaron Greenberg tweeted out, man, and you know
No,
people
it
was
was,
gonna go crazy.
No, it was Larry Herb. Yeah,
It was White
Larry
Glove.
Herb,
Weird
yeah.
ass.
Yeah. Very early.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'd be a big deal if American Doll would have tweeted it out or posted it or made a video or something. But the fact that Larry posted out on his Twitter, that's what had a lot of people hate.
Hey, they should know how savage Twitter is.
Oh, you see, man, like the actual Xbox set costs $50, but if you want the doll with it, it's $200.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Hold up, my man. Gunpowder. I got a question for you, Baron. Do the Nintendo, or one of you guys can answer, does the Nintendo lock games to the console?
As far as what game?
No, when if you buy a Switch and if you have the physical games, they install to the console, and so you can take them from console to console. But your digital games and stuff like that, not sure.
No, I imagine you sign up with
On let me answer the
ID.
question. On your digital games, you download them from the eShop, and once you log into your Nintendo account, whether it's another account, another system or not, you can re-download it.
No,
So,
you can't.
I don't
No, you
understand.
can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Hold up. I had an issue like that with the Wii U because it was saved to the actual MAC address, the physical hardware address. When I
Now the Wii had that problem. The Wii had that problem.
Right now, Baron, right this second, yeah, like you can re-download your games on another console, but you can't carry over your save data and shit.
Saves, yeah.
Well, that's why you put the save. No, he said lock in games. So the save data you could back up to your SD card, but he said lock in games. No, the games ain't locked. So,
hey, Baron, that SD card, you can't move it from system to system.
It's locked to the console. The save files.
Not move it to the system to system.
that's really stupid.
Now in
that's
September,
interesting because it has an option to do that.
No, because I took my card out of my Switch and I put it in my son's, thinking that everything, the games and stuff was going to move over, and it wouldn't.
No, well, that's why
the save file, the games.
Both.
No, the save files are locked to.
First of all, the games on the SD card that probably wouldn't work anyway. But as far as you log it into your Nintendo account, you can re-download them games wherever you are.
Right, but not your progress. Right.
But the save files, I really don't know. I'm not sure about that. I never moved my save files.
Those are locked to the console.
I have downloaded.
So what's up with the cloud? What's up with the cloud?
Can you hear me?
In September,
that's in September, so
and that's supposed to solve that problem.
Okay.
So they're gonna charge you for it.
What's up?
So Nintendo does not lock games to a console. I don't know where he got that from. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, like you know, I'm in the chat and I'm hearing some bullshit. And the people wanted to hear some common fucking sense, and I'm just gonna spit it right here. For all you guys defending the bullshit that Sony is doing over this Fortnite thing, it's ridiculous as a gamer. As gamers, we should not just, you know, hold up these or defend these anti-consumer practices, because that's what it is. It's not anti-competition, it's anti-fucking consumer.
Thank you.
Games that are locked behind anything. Xbox does the same thing with free-to-play games. It's bullshit. They shouldn't be locking it behind a paywall. Sony shouldn't be locking Epic accounts. These aren't Sony accounts. These are Epic accounts locked behind their bullshit. Nothing should happen like that. And as gamers, none of us should defend it. Whether you're a fanboy, troll, or not, stop the bullshit, because this kind of stuff is just hurting gaming.
No, here's the thing, Paul, what you just said.
Thank you, sir.
No, here's the thing what you just said, right? I agree about this whole thing, right? Fine. You want to call it anti-consumer, whatever. The thing here, I think why a lot of people are a little weary about this is because people are so up in arms about this, but they don't acknowledge all the other, much more egregious shit going on all the time. That is the big thing. That's the big reason why people are.
But here's how it works, though, J-Wags. When something gets pushed out there and it's in the forefront, that should be taken care of, and nobody should be defending it at that time. Back when people were talking about the Xbox and the anti-consumer, you know, the behind these free-to-play games behind a paywall, that got swept under the rug too. There was a lot of defense force out there for Xbox folks too. That was ridiculous as well. I see it both ways, but we can't sit here and act like, you know what? I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. I don't find it wrong. It's bullshit. What they're doing is fucking wrong. And because it's in the forefront right now, it's in the, you know, media and everything, people should be speaking their minds and speaking with their wallets as well, and saying, fuck you, Sony. I'm not going to continue to put my accounts on your service with games like this that have cross progression, cross play, whatever. That's what you guys should be doing, instead of saying it don't matter, I buy a PlayStation to play on PlayStation. Well, you also got a fucking Switch, and if you have friends over there and you want to play the same goddamn game, guess what? You're fucked. That's not cool.
Damn.
As a gamer, that's not right.
Anybody want to answer that?
I mean, that's facts, man.
You know, at the end of the day, this is, again, I still say, if I buy a PlayStation, I game on PlayStation, and I buy a game on PlayStation, I don't buy it with the now again, this is all opinionated, right? All this is opinionated. It's all personal opinion.
And listen, and your integrity will be questioned after your statement. Let's go.
Good. I hope it is.
Okay, let's see.
So when I buy games on my PlayStation, it's to play it on my PlayStation. Now, I knew going into it that when I buy a game on my PlayStation, that my shit is not going to move across from one platform to the next in most cases, right? Again, this is why this is a hot topic now, because this is something new. This is Fortnite, right? This is a hot game. This is something new. And the majority of the people are not, I feel like a lot of people are not even talking about necessarily the progression, but it's more of we want cross play versus the progression, which actually the progression is the problem. That is what people should be talking about. Now, crossplay, you can't force a corporation to play with another corporation.
That is the major issue.
Just, again, it's my personal opinion.
Yes, you're right.
But that's
right. But you can't have one without the other in this case, unfortunately. Okay, but I understand about crossplay, but that's not the issue. The issue is where you have a account with Epic. And shout out to all the trolls in the chat, by the way, who say kick fawns and everything. I love you guys. But I just think that this is
what up?
Not just for this game, but other games that do it as well. And I'm not just pointing at one company. Like I said, I came in here and I said, hey, I don't like what Microsoft does with the paywall there. We have to look at this as gamers and be logical about it and use common fucking sense. And at the end of the day, when you defend it and when you're out there on Twitter in full force defending this bullshit, you are part of the fucking problem with gaming today. And that is the issue. That is why these games are getting so fucked up now, because there's a lot of idiots out there running around fucking defending bullshit. And I'm sorry to be so fucking harsh, but at the end of the day, it's the hobby I fucking love. I've grown up with this shit for 36 years. I don't want to see this shit die because of some fucking morons out there defending bullshit. Okay.
Well, I tell you this, right? I agree with you there, right? There's a lot of fuckery out there going on. You got people, obviously damage controlling about this particular issue. But then you got a shitload of people out there damage controlling over fucking 60s rated games, 50 rated games, acting like it's the next best thing since sliced bread. Where is that outrage on that half? I think we need to all, you know, talk about exactly what's going on.
But then at the end of the day, here's the problem. Here's the biggest difference, though, J-Dubs, between a game.
Wait, hold on. Before you say that, Fonz,
hold on, because it's in my mind. Top Dog just said, "Shut the fuck up." I read that. There, I picked Top Dog doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He don't even play games. That guy's playing playing with that Xbox Barbie doll right now. Okay.
Oh my god.
So anyway, J-Dubs, the difference between the games and an anti-consumer practice like this is that games are subjective. Okay, you could like a game that I may hate, and vice versa. So that is a dumb argument. So the whole 60s thing, whatever, bullshit. People have paid how many millions of copies were sold of fucking State of Decay, and you hate that game? I rest my case.
No, I'm not fully here.
I think I probably bought more copies than everybody on this panel combined.
Good, you're rich.
Giving away, but now take a look at this, right? Isn't it anti-consumer for you to keep fucking going out here damage controlling for these fucking whack ass games when we should be wanting bigger and better games?
It's not anti-consumer.
Damage controlling the bullshit that has been putting out there, and then all of a sudden now we want to pick one subject and point fingers. I mean, come on, we gotta be across the board with this stuff.
That's not an issue. Look, just because they have some whack ass games over there that are exclusive, whatever. Those aren't 90% of the games you play year in, year out anyway. Who gives a fuck what other
matter.
people
It's
like?
the platform. You spend your money on the system. You want great games. You want quality games, right? Accepting something like that is exact same thing. You're accepting shit on one hand, you're accepting it on the other. I'm just saying, we need to be across the board with our
if I want to play a game like Fortnite, let's say I'm into Fortnite, and I'm not, but let's say I am, and I play it on all the platforms, and I decide one time to try it on that PlayStation. Like DRM said, I'm locked onto PlayStation now. So if I want to go back and play with my son or a friend or whatever on the Switch or Xbox, I can't do that no more.
It's shitty. Listen, we agreed. It's shitty. We know it's shitty.
Well, then talk like it is.
We know cross progression on Fortnite right now with what Sony is doing is shitty. We know that.
And everybody,
y'all not saying that.
Listen, listen. I don't think anybody is saying that doesn't suck for those people who actually want to do that, right? I kind of consider that a feature versus a mandatory thing, right? If I game on Switch, it's pretty much, you know, again, my opinion, if I play on Switch, is to play with Switch people. With the crossplay thing, if that capability is there, fine, it's great. I could care less, but I'm playing on my Switch. Now, at the same time, again, I think we can't cherry pick the stuff that we want to fake outrage. We have to come together. The same reason we came together about Battlefront and stop spending money and show those bastards, hey, we don't like this, we don't want that. They changed their attitude, right? We made substantial changes, not just twittering and getting on podcasts. That won't make any change.
Yeah.
But change with your wallet. It makes the difference.
Because it was
Battlefront still made a whole shit ton of money.
No. It was in the limelight. That's why we band together, and so is this. So instead of being out there defending the bullshit, you should be out there banding together, just like we did with that.
Hold on, I got a question for you, Fonz. Hold up. Classic Love said defending the Xbox this whole generation is bullshit. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck nigga. I'm sorry to leave it out there. I added that part.
I don't agree with the anti-consumer stuff at all on either side. I just think it's bullshit. And holding your memory card hostage to one fucking Switch is kind of odd too. That's fucked up, Baron.
That is odd. I never heard of that. I have nobody has ever said that.
Test it out.
I'll test it out. I mean, I never heard of that. It's the first time I heard of that. So
listen, I have 3 Switches in the house.
I've tried save files
because I tried it with my sons. I wanted to see if I could take my memory card that has my save files and some of my digital games on it and see if I was able to do it. And I wasn't able to do it. But you can re-download your games. You can re-download them onto a new system, but none of your save files go with you.
That doesn't make any sense because it has an option to transfer the save files to the SD card. So I don't understand why that doesn't work.
Okay, Harry Elaine said true spoken.
That's even if that's the truth.
You said true spoken to Fonz. Kudos to you. It's not about crossplay, but about cross-platform account locked on PlayStation 4. That's the issue here, not crossplay. You fucking morons.
It's not just that. It's also the fact that it's a third-party game.
Topic, right? Crossplay should not even be in this topic. We are talking about save progression. That's what we're talking about. But most people are outraging over crossplay rather than the topic at hand. And that's on Twitter.
You're not for crossplay.
Something they should be outraged over.
Huh?
I think crossplay is
just like all the other issues that y'all talking about, right? That you talking about we can't pick and choose. This is something we can't pick and choose. You be mad about the Epic accounts, be mad about crossplay, be mad about all of it.
Yeah,
right. Isn't the whole point
listen,
not to pick and choose?
So I was on the podcast last week, and I said, how about we take this one particular subject, mix it with the behind the paywall, and mix that with all the loot crates and all that other shit, and have a bigger voice to fix this.
So you're against same-sex marriages? What happened?
Oh, yes.
So basically, you want to bury the Sony issue under a lot of other things. That's what you want to do.
You got to have a bigger voice if you want change.
The limelight is on this issue. You use this issue first, and then you move on to the next issues. You can't bury this issue with the other issues. You can't do that.
There's plenty of other issues.
Right? Okay. After today, guys, I'm going to tell you this. This is going to happen. After today, maybe after tomorrow, no one else will ever bring this subject up again. People will continue playing Fortnite. People will move on to another game, another subject. No one would care. It's fake outrage because at the end of the day, you're still going to spend your money with Sony. You're still going to spend your money with Microsoft and Switch, and you're going to move on. This is all fake outrage.
It's not fake because this shit started over a week ago.
But you're not gonna you are not gonna stop buying PlayStation games because of this. Because guess what?
Oh my God,
it's probably not that important to you. It probably is not that important.
Man said this is
okay. You keep believing that.
Fake news.
This problem,
people didn't stop buying,
and that's a problem. And that
still became
this problem's been here, but like it wasn't an issue until Fortnite came out on the Switch. There was nobody bitching about bringing their Xbox account or bitching about their account being locked from PlayStation.
Because it didn't happen.
Listen, free games on the Xbox have been behind a paywall pretty much fucking forever. Even Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff used to be behind a paywall. But at the end of the day,
everybody's screamed about that.
Nobody really care, right? We have short-term memory loss.
No.
Everybody's
people move on to the next fake thing that they want to outrage about.
J-Dubs, people complained about it, and it got changed with the Netflix and stuff. If people had pushed further instead of defending the bullshit paywall practice, guess what? That might have been changed too. But no. But it's not,
right? Because people forgot about it. They moved on.
Like
which we shouldn't move on.
PlayStation bullshit with Fortnite. It's the same thing. And that is the problem. That is a problem to do. That is what we got to do. We got to work on what's in the limelight first, get it changed, and then move on to the next.
That's exactly what I said. You can't pile a bunch of other issues on it.
You can boil a cup of water. You can boil a pot of water. You can't boil the ocean. Like you trying to fix all this shit in one big blanket stroke. That's just not going to work. But this issue right now can be
listen. I got a stove with 4 different pots.
Having small pockets of fake outrage where people move on after 2 days. I thought you were so outraged.
It's been going on for over a week now.
No, we just brought that up today.
Said, hold on now.
On Twitter, everybody moved on from this.
Hold on now.
Everybody's talking about NPDs now. People moved on.
Now you really in that Sony peasant bubble. Like they've been talking about this for over a week.
Hold on. My man C-Dub257 said, fuck crossplay. Fon, Pose, Theorem, and Baron, Xbox dog playing as fuck niggas. Damn. Hey yo, my man Gotti gave me back. He said, should we be more worried about Microsoft making dolls?
Gotti,
no.
I see no issue with that.
Mattel is making dolls.
It doesn't mess with any of their game development. It's not part of that shit. Healthy promotion to little girls about gaming, period. It's not even pushing really Xbox. It's gaming. It's gaming to little girls. And that's fine with me. As a father of girls, that game, that's great.
Right. So I'm glad Fawn said that because It's basically the same thing I was telling everybody about Labo. It really doesn't affect what Nintendo is doing on their.
He's gonna try to ride the coattails of
Labo was
Get the fuck out of here.
That's the same exact damn thing.
The Labo is made by Nintendo for gaming. The doll is a fucking doll.
Y'all killing me. It's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing.
I disagree.
It is a product exclusively developed for kids.
Hey, man, you a whole fuck nigga for that one, man. I got the Nintendo shirt on there. I'm about to throw your ass up under the bus.
Look. Wait. Let's just,
it's the same thing. God damn, man.
Show that doll on Inside Xbox, and they did it on Twitter.
They had the doll on Inside Xbox too. God damn.
The doll was on Xbox. Damn.
Shit. Jake the Snake Roberts ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Oh shit. But listen, he got Harry Helene. True, my girlfriend Gotti. What the fuck about those dolls? My girl, shit. True motherfucker. I'm sorry. True, my motherfucking Gotti. What the fuck's up with them dolls? I don't know, man. They told me to check my Twitter. What's going on Twitter? Let me get the hell out of here. What's going on?
Little girls. Unless you're a little girl or you have a little girl, you intend to buy this fucking doll. Which, by the way, I would never buy this fucking doll. It's $50 for a kit. The doll is like a buck itself. Who the fuck is buying a $150 doll?
It's 200. It's 200. Do you remember?
Hell no.
Buy your little girl an Xbox.
Same situation, bro.
Right.
You
better out buying her an actual Xbox.
It's not the same at all, Barry.
It's the exact same situation.
You don't need an Xbox to play with this doll.
My god, bro!
They talking about the accounts.
You technically don't need the Labo, the Switch, to play with the Labo. They can play with the cardboard cutouts if they want to. So I mean, what are you talking about?
I can't.
You said Labo a little bit too freely, man.
Hey, hold on 1 second, my man. What he said? He sent a letter, email. I guess he got back from Epic. Hold on, let me share my screen. We close the show with this here. Hold on, and this is Wags. You did Wags?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that maybe about you question your credibility and integrity on that one. But anyway, here we go. Your account is unable to play on this platform. Xbox Live link with Epic Games account. It says your account is unable to play on this platform. Xbox link with Epic Games account. I have bought the Founders Pack of Fortnite. What the hell? STW at the link in my account to play on PS4. I can play you both Save the World and Battle Royale. Recently, when I found that there's cross progression on Xbox, I linked my account to start to download the game. I believe this was before I linked my account. After trying to load up the game, I tried to log in and get the message. Login failed. Your account is unable to play on this platform. Please. That's what I was trying to say. You only had the one account. Customer support. I contacted them last Sunday since this post, and they have not replied. I have also done some researching, and no one has found out the answer at all or in general. I like some help figuring this out, is why I like to play with my friends. But that's my thanks. You know what I mean? So when he bought something, I don't know. This shit crazy. Wow.
I'm telling you, I have a different account on my Switch.
He said he got 9 email addresses. No, I mean 17 wives. Fuck nigga. So he ain't got that problem. He like, hey nigga, that's a you problem.
No, I got a different account. I got a different username, email, everything. But somehow I have all my fucking all my shit.
For NicksKings.com. I ain't mad at you, baby. But with that being said, we already been here going on 2 hours, and I'm gonna try to live stream a little bit tonight on Twitch. You guys can play a little Yakuza, a little Last of Us, a little bit of anything. Man. Thank you swinging out with us tonight. You got something to say?
No, I just said ill. Ill. Almost threw up in my mouth a little bit. But go ahead.
But anyway,
playing Barry. You got Mario Tennis coming out this month, right?
Actually, that came out, and that tennis was fire. That online beta was fire, man. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Well, damn, Nintendo stepping. They got betas and everything. Nintendo stepping their game up, bro. God
tennis be fire. Top spin used to be fire.
Top spin used to be fire. What?
So goof ass out of here. Fuck you.
Hey,
this nigga always mocking me, man.
I got a question.
Hey, Z, I do have a question though.
What's the question?
Hey, what PlayStation 4 exclusive y'all playing anytime soon?
Oh, Spider-Man.
Oh, what month is it?
September. It's June.
No, what month is this?
June, July.
Damn.
2 months.
So what exclusive you playing after Spider-Man?
The fuck are you playing, Baron? Mario Tennis, Octopath Traveler. What y'all got over there right now?
Hey man, don't get mad because y'all
I'm just saying.
Y'all in the middle of the Sahara right now. You're in the middle of the Sahara right now. You got one game to look forward to the next 10 months.
Time 2 yet? That shit out yet?
Oh, that's coming out next week. That's next week.
It's been out for a year, so you know.
That's next week.
Tell them again, Jay.
That's next week.
That's been out for a year for $60.
Actually, it hasn't been out a year. It came in October.
Okay, 8 months.
Y'all got to get your shit right.
It's still only $60 on the Switch, and it's fucking like 20. PS4 and PC.
Look. That has nothing to do with my exclusives I'm going to be playing.
Yeah, you're playing Mario.
That has nothing to do with my exclusives that I'm going to be playing from now all the way to December.
Double the price and half the frames.
Mario Tennis and a fucking remake of Super Smash Bros.
It's not a remake.
It's a remake. Slightly increased graphics.
You want the link?
With every other
do you want the link?
I watched that whole bullshit video.
Do you want the link in the info?
They updated the
I don't give a damn about the bullshit you Sony peasants like to say. Do you want the link in the info?
Hey, hold on.
That's all that matters.
They showed the shit. It's upgraded graphics.
I know they showed the shit, but you still in denial about what you saw. So do you want the link in the info?
Are there new maps?
Yes, there are.
No, there's not.
Yes, there are.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. What the hell are you talking about,
bro? There is new maps, bro.
What are you talking about?
New maps to this
God damn, man. I swear to God, man.
Well, 3 things.
How the hell? I don't understand how
many dollars did it take to get cracked out 3 out? You ready, you fuck nigga?
This nigga Jay Wags is out of tune, man.
Hey, hold on.
He out of touch now, but he out of touch with gaming. He missed about 50 YouTube videos.
Every character.
Y'all leave my boy Jay Wags alone, man.
Hey, hold on. Hey, listen, that's Next Gen's official Twitter account. Please follow me there. I talk nothing but gaming.
With Jay Wags.
Right there. That's my Twitter account and another Samuel Plus. Please also follow me on Twitch where it goes down. Listen to, if you guys not signed up for the Patreon, I guarantee this hot mic tonight gonna be off the motherfucking hook. You know what I mean? You know we do the hot mic. But anyway, like I said here, here's a link to my Twitch. Follow that. We got some fun tonight. I'm gonna be dressed up in costume, makeup, and everything. We got some fun tonight, man. We're gonna cut the fuck up.
Woo! Yeah.
Great show. If you guys enjoyed the show today, please hit the like button. Give everybody a round of applause.
I'm trying to end the show when I come back.
This nigga just got his lunch and shit out the fucking
fuck you all day.
This nigga just sat down. He's like,
podcast on YouTube. Hit the like button. Man, I doing it like this here,
all day we coming at me a podcast.
This nigga put away 6 pallets trying to do the podcast.
Follow me.
Oh man,
I gotta get back.
Yeah, all right. Me and the show here.
All right.
Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night.
All right. Switch guy.
I can't eat in the show. Can I eat in the show? Here we go.